Hang gliding is not a daredevil sport. Let's stop calling it that. The fact of the matter is, hang glider pilots are legitimate aviators. We study angle of attack, airspeed, ground speed. We study turns. We study all the things that any other aviator flying any other aircraft is going to learn. All the physics, all the legalities, all of these things. We have a culture of safety that far exceeds the cultures of safety that you find not only in other sports but in other aviation circles. We do not have get there-itis. We have a very stringent practice of ensuring and protecting one another to make sure that these types of things don't happen to us. Now, yes, there were times in the 1960s, 1970s, even the 80s, and maybe even early 90s, where the sport was far more dangerous. But in addition to improved practices, thanks to the United States Hang Gliding and Paragliding Association and all the other different organizations around the world and other places that have created training curriculums, in addition to advancements in hang glider technology by the Hang Gliding Manufacturers Association and all of the companies that are signed on to it, it is now a relatively safe sport where we have very few fatalities per year. USHPA Pilot, the magazine of the United States Hang Gliding and Paragliding Association, has released its accident statistics. It'll amaze you. We've had very few fatalities. We've had very few injuries. And the fact of the matter is, the sport that the majority of you watching this video, that you have your children playing, is more dangerous than hang gliding. Top 5 most dangerous sports in America, basketball being number 1, has far more injuries per player than there are hang glider pilot injuries for hang glider pilots. So it's time to switch this around. And people that operate hang gliding schools, it's time for you to stop tiptoeing around and saying, oh, hang gliding is an inherently dangerous sport. Every sport is inherently dangerous. Every sport is dangerous if you do not follow its safety protocols. Golf can be dangerous. Something to think of another. Tennis can be dangerous. All of these sports can be incredibly dangerous with serious injuries, even fatalities, if the safety protocols are not followed. And the same thing goes with us. We have a very good safety record. We have a very good track record. It just so happens that whenever a mishap happens and the media finds out about it, they sensationalize it because they themselves don't understand it. It's time for us to stop apologizing for doing what we do and stop having to explain and get all shy about the safety record of hang gliding. For those of you that are interested in learning hang gliding, go and take your discovery flight. Your work commute was probably more dangerous than your discovery flight will ever be. This is Gary Booker. Go catch a thermal.